Welcome everyone to this real life trading stock trading review on October 10th, 2018. My name is Brad Reed and I am a real life trader where our mission is to enrich lives, and I would like to encourage you to be good, and by good I mean get out of debt, achieve your financial dreams, and give generously to your community. Wow, what a day we had on October 10th, 2018, a ginormous bearish candle. The stock market has gone down, what is that, almost 20% in the course of about 5 or 6 days. I've had a lot of requests, a lot of text messages saying, oh my gosh, what is this? I think this is the beginning of the bearish market. I don't. I do not think this is the end of the bullish market, not yet. But the biggest question is, what do we do? And there's a lot of fear out there. Now, if you're afraid of your house catching on fire, what do? Well, you create a plan on how you're going to get everyone out. If you live in an area like I do, I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, in the United States of America. If you live a place where there's lots of tornadoes, you're probably afraid of a tornado. And what are you going to do? Well, you have a plan for that. If you drive a lot in your car, you probably have a plan for what you're going to do if you have a flat tire. If you have investments in the market, you need to have a plan for what you're going to do if the market goes down. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how do you create a plan, what is my plan, and how did our plan work in the last few days. So this is all, I'm going to show you stuff that's free. I'm going to do just a tiny bit of a sales pitch, but most of this is going to be free information for you to use. Number one, how do you create a plan? The first thing you have to do is you've got to study. And there are free videos for you to watch right here. Come to www.reallifetrading.com. Go to this free. There are free classes for you to watch. Now, if you want to learn what real life traders are going to do over the next couple of days, over the next couple of weeks, come over here to where it says account and sign up. It's free. We do not sell your information. What we will do is we will give you access to even more free videos, and we will send you a video just like this. Maybe you are receiving this because you've already signed up, or maybe you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube and you want to get updates a couple of times a week, quick little videos, 5 to 10 minutes over what the heck is the market doing and what are traders at Real Life Trading doing in the market. Is it going to go bearish? Is it going to go bullish? When is it going to bounce? When is it going to roll over? All of that stuff are in these videos. So come over here, click on account, sign up. Let's see, I already have an account. So I'm just going to click login, and then it gets to your dashboard. But you can come over here, click on these free videos, and you get all the free videos. Now, if you come back to reallifetrading.com, you can scroll down and you can get access to our articles. Matt DeLong talks about naked put strategies. Yeah, I know if that's a new thing for you, that sounds kind of dirty. Well, it is, but you can watch the article. There's also a video over here if you want. You've got interviews. This is the stock review from the 9th, so you can see, and here's one on the 3rd. So you can see what we were thinking about the market way back then. You can come to our YouTube video or channel. Folks, if you don't want to give us your email address and your all that kind of stuff, come over here to YouTube, do a search for Real Life Trading, and there will be a 919 videos. How to day trade, how to use Fibonacci, how to trade the strangle and the straddle. So a lot of these that first came up are fairly advanced strategies, but here's a beginner class on risk mitigation. There are 919 videos, and they are free. So come over here, check those out. But again, if you want more of an agenda and something that is laid out for beginners, click on that free tab, and there you go. So that is step one on how you create a plan. You have to study and you have to learn. Oh, let me draw that. 1, study, learn, and then number 2, you have to create a trading plan. That is actually in video number 4 of the free section in the beginners. After you create your trading plan, you have to back trade the trading plan. Scoot this out of the way, and let me turn that one off to make things a little bit more clear for you guys watching this. I got to tell you, I didn't really rehearse this. I just hit record and started talking. So study and learn, create a trading plan, back trade the plan. What does back trade the plan means? Well, look at this chart. You can come to tradingview.com, or there are a ton of free, just like this one, stock charting websites out there. But you can go back in history and see what happened. Man, what went on here looks a lot like what happened there. So guess what I'm looking for? I'm looking for that, or that to occur next. And if it does, I'm going to look for bullish positions. But a lot of folks have been asking me, Brad, is this the end of the bullish market? Well, let's go back to 2015. And it looked like this. Well, realize this is the all-time highs, kind of like we had in January. Kablam! And then we had some action, kind of like we've had recently. We did that. Actually, you know what? That's 2016, isn't it? This is 2015. So we had some, there's the all-time high, and there's the kablam that we had in January and February of this year. We had some wiggle. We had some, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? Ups and downs and wiggles, and what's the heck going on? None of this was the end of the bullish market. In fact, there's a lower high, and we took off again. So when it says to back trade your plan, it means your plan is, hey, when am I going to go bearish? When am I going to go bullish? And of course, all of that is in the free videos. But come back here and look and see what's happened in the past and trade your plan and see what would have happened with this. So maybe your plan says, man, if it gets lower than that, I'm going to sell. And then it did, and you're like, okay, I'm out. Now, when do I get back in? Well, it made a higher low. That would be good. If it comes back to this low, I'm going to get back in, and I have a protective stop there. And sure enough, you're entered there, and it made a higher low, made a lower high. Uh-oh, that's not good. But sure enough, we bounced, and then as you say, as time goes on, oops, wrong indicator. Come on, man, switch over to there. There we go. And as time goes on, we made a higher high, so I'm going to raise my stop, and we made another higher low. So once we broke out to that high, I'm going to raise my stop to there. And once we made that high, we came down, we rested, we continued on higher. Then I'm going to raise my stop to right there, and so on and so on. And then, of course, this was a neutral market. What happened back in 2000? Let's see, can I take all that off? I'll figure all of this out later. What happened in 2007 when we actually did go into a bearish market? Well, here is the top of 2007. So you can check your plan. And we just talked about this with real life traders. Where was your bearish signal? Some people said that was it. Some people said that was their bearish signal. Some people said that was their bearish signal. But the point is, if you had any one of those, you were out there and probably back in bearish somewhere in here and made money. There's actually a lot of real life traders that made money today. Ricky Cadan from Australia got 11 R's today. I asked a question not too long ago. Here we go. Right here, Ron Demerit made 1.5 R's. Robert Falco made half an R. Ron says almost 5 R this week. Vito says 4 R's for October, 1 R today. Michael says 2.5 R's today because I got 0.8 R's on BABA, 1.5 R's on Qualcomm, 0.16 R's on Applied Materials. Dave Torres got half an R today. I myself made 1/4 of an R today. Some folks were reporting 3 R's and 5 R's, and I don't have their names. But the folks, the point is, even in a bearish market, you can make money. So let me get back to, let me take that off because that stuff's going to bother me. Delete, 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 delete. But back trading means you take your trading plan that you just created, and you created it because you watched the free videos, and you went back in time to say, how would my plan have done? So you create a plan, you back trade it. Oh man, where'd that go? Study, you learn, you create a trading plan, you back trade the plan, and then you virtual trade your plan. That means you practice with fake money, folks. You do not have to stock trade with real money. You can trade with fake money. After you have virtual traded and you are successful with fake money, then you try your plan out with a very small amount of real money. Let's see, I'm going to say that trade your plan with a small R. And I've been talking about R's in the last couple of seconds. R's is your risk unit. How much will you risk on each trade? Personally, I risk $200 on each trade. So I said I made a quarter of an R today. I made about 50 bucks. Someone else said they made 2 R's. If they had Michael Ward said he made 2.5 R's today. So if Michael had a $200 R, that means Michael made $500 today. You get the idea. But before you start trading with a regular R, which is usually 1 or 2% of your total account, trade your plan with a small R just to practice. And then if you are successful with that, then stick to your trading plan. Now, all of this is free. How to do all of this stuff is free if you come over to Real Life Trading and you look at our articles, you look at our YouTube channel, you look at these free videos. And of course, if you create an account, you will get a video like this that will help you create your plan, back trade your plan, virtual trade your plan. All of that stuff is in there. All of our videos are free. And just for kicks, I'm going to come over here, Real Life Trading, back trading, and how to back trade in real life. There's a free video on back trading in real life, 2 free videos from Real Life Trading. Trading plan, beginner class 4, how to create a trading plan. So there are free videos that we have on how to create a trading plan. Now, I talked to you about how to create a plan. Next is what is my plan going forward with this kind of crazy market. Pause the video, write those steps down if you want. Here is what my plan is for the market. Now, actually, you know what? I'm going to scroll back here to 2007. I talked to you how other people had their signal. I drew a support line here, and a support line is just sort of a floor that the stock has trouble getting through. I noticed the 200-day simple moving average was turning down, and we created a head and shoulders. That would have been my plan. So if I see this today, then that will be my plan to switch the 401k to roll the long-term positions. So if that 200-day simple moving average keeps going something like that, we come down and we create something like that, then I will consider going bearish somewhere around over here. I think the soonest that would happen would be March to May of 2019, but I'll watch it. If you want to know what the plan is, come over here to Real Life Trading, click this account, and go to sign up. So that is my plan going forward. Third thing I said I was going to talk about in this video is how did our plan work recently? Got to give a big shout out to one of our real life traders, Benjamin Jane, who in our live trading floors, I guess let me talk about that. If you want to spend money, I talked about a lot of stuff that's free. If you want to spend money, you can come over here and sign up, and you can join our trading floors. We're live. We are trading day trading and swing trading. So day trading during the day and swing trading from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern. That one is recorded, but you can come over here to our live day trading rooms and check all of that out. We also have a weekly options newsletter where we will email you stuff. Let's see, we will email you an option trade each week, but come over here to premium and check out the morning room and the afternoon room if you want to trade with us live in real life. Groovy. Now, what did we see yesterday or last week? We noticed something that's called bearish divergence, and that happens when the market's making higher highs and the stochastics and RSI are making lower lows. The real signal was right there. When the market made a lower high, we started closing out our bullish positions and we started tightening our stops. We also, it's not indicated here, but there's going to be a lot of earnings announcements coming up over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Happens 4 times a year. We call it earnings season. And again, earnings season will bring in a lot of volatility. So we were closing out our positions. Here's what we have open right now. We have a naked put on DDD, which should expire profitable. Tesla, we also have a naked put on Tesla down at 100. That should expire profitable. Accenture, we did not place a trade or talk about a trade on it, but we did talk about this double top on Accenture. We have a trader that got in today on a bullish position thinking it's going to bounce. For me personally, I will be watching Accenture for some sort of sideways movement in here, something like that, or perhaps even something like this to occur. And if I see that signal, then I will be looking to buy with a protective stop there, target 1, and then target 2 beyond. Home Depot, we've been watching that for sort of the same thing, a wiggle right in here, looking for something like that to happen over the next couple of weeks. Earnings coming up on Home Depot, so we will not be making any positions on Home Depot for the next couple of weeks. 5 below, also we are looking for an entry opportunity on that. Again, need it to wiggle, and then we will buy the bounce. Costco, this is probably one of my favorite stocks to watch right now. I want this to wiggle for about another week. And by wiggle, I just mean go sideways in this zone. Let that daily 100 simple moving average coming up. Let some of these earnings announcements go by. Let some of the market wonkiness play out. And then if it breaks higher, I will trade it bullish with shares. If it goes lower, I will buy puts. Puts are a type of option that makes money when the stock goes bearish, and look to exit somewhere around the daily 200 simple moving average. Notice I'm making my plan of what I'm going to do before it does it, right? So if my house catches on fire, I'm not trying to decide at that time what I'm going to do. I know right now what I'm going to do if my house catches on fire. I know what I'm going to do if Costco goes sideways for another 2 weeks and then breaks across that line. And if it goes sideways for another 2 weeks and then breaks below that line, I know what I am going to do. SKX, this is what we've been looking for in the past. I was talking about how we had acknowledged that the end of the bullishness of the market, at least for the short term, was coming. So we were looking for bearish positions. I did not get into this trade on SKX. A couple of folks did get into this trade on FTX and absolutely crushed it. Some folks did trade EA, I think. I did not get into this one. I wanted a bullish candle to happen right there. It did not, so I waited. And this thing went careening towards the target. Congrats to those who took that one. I did take this trade on MU. A lot of lines on here because, well, I update my plan a lot. But got in at the green line. I got out today because on MU, we identified bullishness. On MU, we identified bullish divergence there. Uh-oh, wait, where's my marker? Bullish divergence there on MU. So that was the signal to exit today, and I did exit today for a nice profit on MU. We did enter today a trade on NIO. We got filled with a strategy called absolute zero value, and man, I just wonder if absolute zero is here. Real life trading oops, I got to type it correctly. Absolute zero, is that there? Day trading with weekly options. It is right in here at this video there. So come over to YouTube, check that out. Check out our free videos. If you want to get in on this trade with NIO with us, there it is. Folks, that's my video for now. If you have questions, you may email me, brad@reallifetrading.com. Come over, check out the free videos, folks. It's free. Did I say it's free yet? Because it is. It's free. Folks, that's it. I'm going to end this video. If you want more, come over to reallifetraining.com, click account, and sign up. And as always, trade on logic, not on hope. Have a good one, everybody.